we are Shishira and Navneet, two chartered accountants from Bangalore, trying to explore this world on a very tiny budget of $30 a day. And today we are right now standing in front of our homestay in Baku, and we are going to
a brand new place. So now we just have to catch the bus from here and get to the bus station, which will take us outside of Baku.
Let's go. Is that 37?
No, 77.
So you can also see number 37 is written here, so it's definitely gonna stop. Oh, this is a different kind of a bus. Go with the car. Once more. The bus looks so wide, there's so much space for people to stand. It's all single seater on this side and two seats on this side. And now it will take about 1 hour for us to go to the main bus station. From there you will get buses to other cities and towns.
I just want to give some background around how the bus system works here. You have to buy a bus card, and usually if you are staying at a guest house like where we are staying, or in a small hotel, you can possibly ask if they have a spare card instead of buying one, and then you can just top it up and use it. Topping up is very easy. There are machines all over the city, red color ones, blue color ones. You just keep the card and pay money, and then it loads. That's it.
Yeah,
it's all NFC based. It's really cool.
Yeah, and one card is sufficient for like any number of people. You don't have to buy specific one cards for
so
everybody.
We just swiped both of our tickets with our one card, and now we're on the bus. And
it's just 40 chepi per person. Okay, and it's just 40 chepi per person. We made it to the bus station. And now the driver is helping us to figure out the route.
He is the one who brought us in the bus. Salam.
He's showing us where we'll get the bus to Quba.
Sorry, it's Mini Azerbaijani Indian. We are walking now to the ticket office. Come, you're late, you're slow.
So at the ticket office they mentioned all the destinations and also the timing and the cost of the tickets from Baku. They also take master and visa cards.
We've now just come into a store and we are getting the traditional food donor. Hello. And he's making a vegetarian sandwich for us without meat. So the way we say things here, since we know a bit of Russian, we say bez мяса, which means no meat, and or vegetarian. That both of those words they get. And to some extent they also understand English, so it helps if you're here in Baku and want vegetarian food. What is this?
Yes.
Piroshki?
Piroshki.
Piroshki. Katushka?
Yes.
Ah.
We are right now sitting in front of a donor shop having two sandwiches and
It's
we are
for
in the
Instagram.
bus station. Thank you.
Bag in the back. Sir, either concrete, yeah.
ನಮಗೋಸ್ಕರ ಕಾಯ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದ ಬಸ್. I think they're just waiting for us.
Very, very busy. We have now arrived in Quba, not the country, but a city in northern Azerbaijan. And we are quite close to the Russian border actually from here. And our plan is to go to a village here in the mountains around us.
It's called Khinaliq, but it's 1.5 hours away from here. We still don't know how we will reach there. We're trying to figure that out.
So Quba is actually one of the bigger cities in this part. Very spacious, as you can see, big wide roads, big houses, buildings, etc. And the weather is definitely a little bit better than in Baku. It's less humid, but it's still quite hot. From here, you can visit the neighboring mountainous areas of the Caucasus mountains. And Khinaliq is about 1.5 hours away from here, about 50-60 kilometers or so. But it's all through the mountains, which means the roads are really bad. The only problem is there's no direct public transport to that place. There could be a marshutka, but when we asked our bus driver, he wasn't very sure. He said you'll have to take a taxi. The taxi is not in budget, so we've just begun walking towards the highway, and we'll have to figure out if there's any other way that we can find. So we just came here to a supermarket, and then we met this kind man here. And this is a Lada.
Oh yeah.
Finally. Here. Here. Your name?
Khinaliq.
Khinaliq. Now.
No?
Now.
Shish.
Shish.
Yes. So, you're from Quba?
Quba.
So he's just been very kind to take us to some distance on our way to our destination. So let's see.
So we just stopped here. We still don't know where we are and why we stopped. We're just following him. But this place looks really scenic and beautiful. And the weather is also really good. It's cold. Let's run. Oh. You can see the water flowing there. Now we're hiking up.
We are just almost near the Khinaliq village. Okay, yeah. Wow. Okay. Okay, yeah. But
Alo.
We just
Salam
stopped at
alaikum.
the store
Rəhdi başı sağlı ol. Biz yolu sana bulalım.
We just stopped to take a look at this.
Kulağına aparım. Ahmet taksini elə bir daha da.
A lot of confusion is happening, and we are just trying to figure out what the situation is. A lot of talking on Google Translate. We are like understanding very little bit about each other.
Actually, it's been a mess that we'll explain later, but Tale here has been extremely kind. We couldn't find a ride to Khinaliq village, but he said the only way you can go there now is taxi because nobody is allowing hitchhiking right now. So he's in fact paid for his for a taxi just randomly now, and it's pretty expensive. And he's saying, just go, and then call me in the night if everything's fine. So
Saracı.
thank you.
Sağ ol.
So thank you so much.
Rəhman Xınalıqda yaşayır.
Ha,
Yəni onu orada,
nömrəsi də
Just
var.
a
Sən
visit.
gedin.
onu orada tapman mənim üçün problem
Ha,
deyil.
ev-
Sən heç nədən narahat
Şurada
olma.
şu.
Sadəcə olaraq ceydi kəndin içinə girəcəm, bunu
Bildim.
düşürəcəm ora.
Ha, hadi
Yoxsa
sonra-
onlara
hadi
getirəcəm
sonra
Azərbaycan.
zaten-
Azərbaycan dilini
Bildim.
bilirəm.
Bambu Danavu.
Rəhman baxır. Rəhman çiçəyi apar bunlar. Gəl. Şu.
Oradan gəlsin.
Bir yana. Sunkovu çıxar, sunkovu normal yox.
Ah, it's okay.
Sumkasını bıraksınlar.
Gel.
Özləri.
Sunkovu çıxar, çıxar. Gəl kömək. Otur.
Yo 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 onu deyəm. Ver onu da qoyum qırağa.
Sən də ver.
Soviet Tatas. Azerbaijan. This side. Kalakula. Baku. Just got dropped off, and we've now made it to Khinaliq. Hi Tale.
Hi.
It's Azerbaijan.
Khinaliq.
Khinaliq, yeah.
Yes.
Good.
Zaur.
Şans.
So we just checked into our homestay here in Khinaliq. It was a very, very crazy last 2 hours. We are here now at this wonderful homestay, and this is the beautiful host family, and they've just brought out some tea. So it's outside, maybe 6 degrees.
8 degrees outside, maybe 6 also now. It's time to have some hot tea.
And then they have chocolates, sugar, jam. All of this is meant to be had with the tea. If you remember how it was for us in the stands, I think that has continued here. And
But
this,
I like the teapot.
yeah, the teapot looks funky. But I mean, really, really bad experience with the other homestay.
More about
And-
it later.
And he has got every guest writing to him with postcards from wherever they are. Like this one's from Amsterdam, and there's a message. So he said all of his guests who come here and stayed has sent him a postcard at some point or the other. And he said he doesn't have one from India yet. So maybe we send him one. Let's see.
From India.
Yeah. So this one looks like paneer. And then we also got some bread. And Shish is already snacking on them chocolates.
So hungry.
I thought you were supposed to be on some chocolate-free diet or something, no?
No, mommy, don't see all those things.
Oh, this is too much. This is the second time this happened. The first time happened at Baksel office. And we